Alright, so here's going to be another full self-drive. Let's go. Using the beta. So first we're going to drive onto the road until we get the steering wheel. Okay, so we got to wait till the little steering wheel thing shows up here. Got lots of stuff in my car rattling. I think it's the boxes that I'm carrying. Okay, still no steering wheel yet, and there we go. Okay, we'll let it drive itself. Alright, this is a pretty short drive. So normally I would turn on the air so my phone doesn't overheat while it's recording, but I think right now it should be okay.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Jacqueline Road.
Put a little pressure on the wheel. So far, so
now
good.
Now turn right onto Jacqueline Road.
Alright. Nice, it actually hugged the right side. Wow, it did that really nice. It doesn't, I haven't tried recently, but all the other times I tried, it doesn't really do that when the light is red. Like, it'll stay going straight. So I don't know if the car will stack and like move to the right of the car that's going straight. But yeah. Pull the wheel a little. Okay. So far so good. Pull the wheel again. Didn't even panic that car was like sticking out a lot. I would have been a little worried and like moved over to the left or something. Alright, anyways, letting it drive all on its own, doing pretty well. People here like to go like 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit all the time, as you can see from the thing. The car sticks to like a hard like speed limit setting.
Right onto Redwood Avenue.
Okay, so it's gonna turn right here. This car's like following too close behind me. Okay, it's doing that all on its own.
Now
nice.
Turn right onto Coyote Street.
Nice. Nice. There's a car there, be careful. Okay, got it.
Feet, turn left onto La Honda Drive.
I didn't know at this park the curb was so high. I hit it too fast and it scraped the bottom of the car. Oh shoot, that was pretty close to that truck. It felt really, really close.
Now turn left onto La Honda Drive.
Okay, it sees the person, it sees they opened their car door. It went over to the left to where it was going on the center divide. So I'm gonna actually go slowly up the curb because all the other times I drove over it I didn't have any issues, but I guess I took it a little bit too fast this time. Okay, so we're here. So I'm gonna go drive up on the curb, or not on the curb, in the parking lot. But that's pretty much it. hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See, I didn't think this curb was that high. I guess because it goes down right after? I don't know. But I hit it too fast and I scraped last time. Anyways, I guess we'll just park here. I'm gonna have to fix my parking most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's not good. Ooh. Is that person gonna park right behind me or something? There we go. Okay. Alright, see you guys later. Alright, here we go with another full self-driving beta test. The car's driving by itself. I don't know if you saw that van was kind of sticking out into the lane and everything. Alright, I'm going to let it drive on its own and we'll see what happens.
Now turn right onto Jacqueline Road.
Okay, let's see if it hugs the right side of the road. No. Come on, more. You did a little. Okay, your turn, go. Go. Go, faster. Do it, go. It's pretty hesitant there. Okay, but it did it. It did that on its own. I didn't push anything. Right, you can see this here. If it slides around, you know it's either going too fast, making turns. I'm gonna move this guy back here again. If it slides back or forward, then you know it braked too hard or accelerated too hard. Okay. My phone's sliding around here, but that's okay because it doesn't have much grip. Doing good so far. Hopefully you guys can see everything. I think I knocked the camera so it's not centered right or something, but whatever. Okay. And it's doing all of this on its own. Again, I'm not doing anything except for every so often it tells me to put some pressure on the wheel, so I do that. Okay, I would technically move over to the left lane to be on the inside of this curve, so I'm going to actually signal left and have it do that. It's probably not going to want to stay in this lane, but we'll see. Okay, it's slowing down because the light turned yellow, and as you can see, it made a good choice. I mean, it could have stomped through it, but that's a good choice because the light up ahead would have been red, and then it would have had to use the brakes to slow it down in time. Okay. Sorry if the air is too noisy. I have it kind of high because it's kind of hot right now. It's showing only 87 degrees Fahrenheit, but yeah, I don't know. In the car, it's pretty hot. Let's see, I wonder if I can make the air kind of blow more over here from this one. So I made this air here. Let's see, can it reach that far? Kind of. Okay, it's driving on its own. And it told me to tug on the wheel a little bit, put a little pressure. Okay, that's pretty much blowing at the phone. Hopefully that's not making the phone have really loud wind noise. We'll see. Because I don't want the phone to overheat and then it's going to stop recording. So, yeah. I guess I'll find out if it has loud wind noise when I rewatch it later. Okay, also this has an option where you can kind of like extend this all the way if you want to like just see all the traffic stuff and not see the streets and everything, like the map. But yeah. Okay, it turned green. It's going on its own. It's telling me to tug the wheel again. Okay, it's saying there's an upcoming lane change. I'm going to cancel this. We're going to wait till after this left turn. I'm actually going to speed it up because this is the left lane and people want to drive faster here. So, yeah. Alright, so upcoming lane change again. We'll stop that. And again, normally this would stay in the right lane, Okay, we're getting to this pretty quick. Let's see if it has to brake hard because I did make it go faster than the speed limit. And as you can see, it slowed down gradually enough that this didn't slide around, so that's good. Alright, I need to fix this because I knocked it down a little, so I'm gonna kind of tilt this more like that. And then, there we go. Now you can see a bit more of what I'm doing down here. Okay, turn green again. Hopefully you guys can see all the traffic lights and everything. Okay, it's going to be turning right soon. Okay, slowing down. Oh, someone just cut in. And it slowed down gradually. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Okay, we're going to have to turn right soon, so yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of traffic here. Let's see how well the car can merge in when there's a whole bunch of traffic. So I'm going to be signaling to the right once we pass the traffic light, and we'll see, because it's not going to have much time to do it, so we'll see. It depends if the cars let it in, or if they're going to be trying to like speed up, and we'll see if the car will slow down to fit in or what it will do. Okay? So we're going now. Right as soon as we pass this light, I'm going to signal to the right. Okay, so I'm going to signal right. Normally it would do it on its own, but let's see. Okay, so it actually merged in. There wasn't much space, and it did it. It did really well. Okay, it handled that very nicely. And again, normally it will do this on its own, but because I'm picking lanes for like going on the shorter ends of the shorter sides of the curve, like basically on the inside of the turn, then I'm manually selecting when it shifts lanes. But yeah, normally it would shift lanes on its own. Okay. So right now I'm not going to do anything. I'll let it do it on its own, and then we'll see, because it is also going to have to go all the way to the left lane after it makes this turn. So we'll let it go and see what it does. Well, there's two options. It can go all the way to the left lane, or it can just keep going straight. Actually, are we taking 237? 280. Oh, never mind. This is going to go to the right. So it's taking 280 or 880. Okay. So it's actually going to make a right turn after. Okay, let's see how it handles this, because it's a red light. I don't know if it's going to turn green in time. Is it going to just go? There's no cars. Technically, it should go. I don't think it's going to go. So I'm probably going to push it. Okay, I'm going to push it because there's no cross traffic, but I think it saw this one car here. Oops, I accidentally disengaged it. I pulled too hard. It told me to apply pressure, and I pulled a little too hard. Okay. But when it was making the right on red, I guess it saw one car coming from the left, but it was in the far lane, so it would have been fine, and it wasn't going. There's a lot of traffic, other cars behind me. I didn't want to wait. Okay, and it waits till these cars that go up the curbs, it waits pretty long. Is it gonna stop? No? Okay. Yeah, so the cars that are going into, what do you call? Into the driveways, yeah. Or the parking lots, it waits pretty long till they're completely out of the way, like very far. A normal human driver would just see like, okay, there's enough room, and just go. So yeah. It didn't see that car moved a little, but it didn't show it moving on here. That's interesting. So we're just waiting here at a red light right now. You can see it actually shows when they hit their brake lights. So it will show it's like brighter red when their brake lights are on. and then when they start moving those, or yeah, when they let go of the brakes, the lights actually turn off in the visual. So there's two things. Like, the nice thing about this is it tells you what the computer sees, not like what the camera is showing, because the camera will pick up everything, but the computer needs to know what it actually sees and what it's doing. So if the camera is picking up a car but the computer doesn't see it as a car, you want to know that. So the way they did this digital representation, not like just like the camera footage, it helps you know what the car is actually seeing and how it reacts to those situations. So that's actually a good thing. Wow. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay, so that car just like cut in. It hit the brakes pretty hard. As you saw, it's not enough for this thing to fly forward. I got worried the car behind me was gonna hit me. But I guess they didn't. Okay.
In 500 feet, take the interstate.
So the car did that by itself. I was ready to press the brake pedal and the accelerator pedal to move forward after it stopped, to avoid getting hit by the car behind me. Stop. Don't call me right now. Okay. So it's going pretty quick for this turn. Okay, it's slowing down. Okay, good. 30 is good enough. Should be fine. Bad. You can see this is sliding over to the left a little bit because it took the ramp initially a little bit fast, but not too bad. I'm going to push it back to the middle. Okay, so this thing, I want it back in the middle here, and we'll see how it does. It was scary when the car did that. Okay, it thinks like it's gonna merge, so it's kind of slowing down a little. But when it hit the brakes hard when that car merged in front, okay, we're gonna have to slow down. So it was pretty scary because after it stopped, it actually rolled backwards a little bit. Okay, I don't know why it thinks that's the line. Keep going, please. Oh, it wants me to pull that. Okay, so it slowed down like before it reached the line. I mean, there was somewhat of a dark line there. So I think that's what it saw, and it thought that that was the stop line, even though it wasn't, because it stopped at that line, or it slowed a lot at that line, and then it started rolling. Okay, everyone's braking ahead, so we're probably gonna have to brake. Okay, it's braking already, and I think we're gonna have to merge over. Yep. Okay, this one's asking me to. I forgot in the freeway mode. I had it ask confirm the lane changes, so it doesn't do it on its own. So it's out of the beta mode right now. Now it's just the regular full self-driving. This is the full self-driving that you would get if you didn't have the beta, but you paid for the full self-driving package. So the beta allows you to do city full self-driving, where it changes lanes and signals and everything for you. If you don't have that beta and you just have the regular full self-driving, it'll just go in a straight line following the lines, but it won't change lanes to follow the navigation. At least I don't think it will for the full self-driving. And then if you just have autopilot, it won't. Does it navigate on autopilot now? I think it does. I think the new update, they made it so that all the cars have the navigate on autopilot, but it will only do freeway driving, I think. So I don't know, they kept adding stuff to it. So it's telling me there's a lane change again. So it's not gonna do it on its own because of that setting I changed, so I'm gonna signal to the left and have it do it. Okay, and there you go. I should probably change that and let it start doing those signals on its own. Let me see if I can find that autopilot. Alright, and then we have... Where is it? Emergency, lane departure avoidance, automatic and emergency, blah blah blah. Oh wait, that's in the navigate one. Where is it? Oh. Customize navigate on autopilot. Okay. Enable at every start of the trip, so it will always do navigate on autopilot if I have the destination put in. Okay, it's slowing down for me. Alright, speed-based lane changes. Okay, now it's slowing down. So, wait, speed-based lane changes. Does that mean it will speed up to do lane changes? Let me double check. I forgot what that means. Navigate on autopilot can be customized to including 4 settings for speed-based lane changes. When enabled, navigation on autopilot will suggest lane changes into the faster moving lanes. Oh, okay, that's what it means. It means like if it wants to switch the lane so that it can go in a faster lane. So I'm gonna leave that off because I don't need the car to be switching all over the place. Exit passing lane, no. Oh, I can't turn the other thing. Lane change notification. I can't change that while we're driving. So the require lane change confirmation, I can't change that while we're driving, I think. Or is it only because the navigate on autopilot's on right now? Let me see. I'm gonna, once we get to a stop here on this traffic, I'm gonna see if I turn off the... Okay, no. So you have to be parked to change this, it looks like, right? Yeah, you have to be parked to change that. Okay, so I'll let the car start driving again, and I'll turn that back on later for the trip back, if I remember to record the trip back. Either that, or if we have traffic where it stops long enough that I can park the car, then I can do it. I don't think we'll have that though. We should have done it at a stoplight. Car's marching in. Okay, good. So good, no issues. The only time so far that I turned it off was I accidentally pulled on it too hard, and then the one other time where I was just checking the settings to see what would like if I could change it. Okay, it wants to switch to the left lane again. I'm not too sure why, because we are gonna have to turn right next. Maybe it wants to go to the faster lanes. So we have a right curve coming up, so I'm going to stay in the rightermost lane if I can. And I probably don't want to go to all the way to the right because I think that one will kind of exit. So we'll just stay in this lane. Yeah, it looks like traffic's building up for that exit. It wants to move over to the left lane. I'm not sure why. Actually, the lanes up here are gonna get clogged up real bad, so it might be good for me to switch over. But we'll see. Because a lot of times people wait last second to move to this right lane, and then they block the whole traffic, as you can see. I think that's what's happening right now. Yeah. I should have. Okay, left lane, go. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it now. Okay, so it's smart. It sees those cars coming and it's not going to do it. It's waiting till it can get enough speed. Nope. The other cars around went first. Okay, so the car's not brave enough to do it, I guess. As you can see, it's waiting too long. Maybe I need the Mad Max setting on. Okay, well, look at these cars. See, they all wait till last second, and then they're trying to merge all the way to the right. I guess the car I don't know, it's not doing it, so I turned off the turn signal. It's like waiting too long to do it. So anyways, as you can see, it's gonna have to turn right, so I don't know why it wanted to go left. Maybe it knows that people usually pile up on the right side, so it goes there for less traffic. I don't know. It's doing fine right now. This is a merge lane. It's doing okay. Okay, want some slight pressure. Okay, let's see if it messes up here, because there's a merge. Yeah, it hits the brakes somewhat hard here to let people in the merge. It wasn't too bad, but if the car was like side by side, it usually like slams the brakes kind of hard. So in this case, they were already a little bit ahead, so it didn't need to hit the brakes so hard. That private jet. You can hear the wind pushing on the car. I think that was from the plane or the jet. Okay, I don't know what this car is doing. It's going in the shoulder. It was like signaling and then went in the shoulder. Okay, so far so good. Alright, that person's merging in, so it's slowing down for them. It's letting them in. Nice. Okay, this truck is coming. I don't know if it's going to merge in. Okay, it sounds like it's speeding up to merge in. Okay, I don't know. I guess, oh yeah. Alright. It's doing really well. Hasn't needed any disengagements yet so far. You can see it's driving on its own really well. Most of the times I disengage it is kind of me being picky.
Take the Interstate 280 exit on the right
The
towards
only
San
other thing
Francisco.
that I needed was to tell it to go when the right on red, because it was being too safe to where people behind were probably going to start honking if I left it any longer. Okay. Alright, saying in 0.6 miles to exit right to San Francisco. And it knows to stay out of the right lane.
Now take the Interstate 280 exit on the right.
Okay, let's see if it exits on its own. Oh, okay, it did it on its own. It
In
waited
1,000
last minute
feet,
to signal,
take
and
the
then it
Interstate
kind of turned a
280
little
north
hard.
ramp on the right towards San Francisco. Now take the Interstate 280 north ramp on the right.
I'm probably gonna have to go home and get stuff first. Okay, it's going really well. There's some birch here. Okay. cars next to me to merge with, so I don't know if it would have had any issues with that. And so far it did pretty well. Slow, leaving big gaps. Right. It's easier for people to merge in and out, and that's actually the better way to drive. To Wolfe Road.
Exit 10 on the right onto Wolfe Road.
It's doing pretty well. Almost there. Apply a little pressure, force to the steering wheel again. Should be, well, I guess it can stay in this lane. It's going to turn left after, so actually this is the right lane. Okay. Apply slight turning force again.
Now take exit 10 on the right.
Okay, should be exiting here. It's going to do it. Signaled.
In
There you go.
1,000 feet,
Did a really good
turn
job.
left onto North Wolfe Road.
Okay, we should be slowing down quite a bit here. You can see it's doing pretty well. Staying in the lane so that it can turn left. Nice.
Now turn
Alright.
left onto North
So you can
Wolfe
see I
Road.
didn't have to really do anything. Oh, it wants me to pull on the wheel a little bit. Okay, and it did pretty good. Good, the phone's still recording. Alright, it's going again on its own. Okay, make sure it stays to the far outside lane. Good. Alright. So far, so good. the right now on its own. Good. Okay, the other one is a merge-in lane. Right, so you can see it pretty much did the whole thing without me needing to do anything. I just made it more complicated by driving the way I drive.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Stevens Creek Boulevard.
Okay. So far, so good.
Now turn right onto Stevens Creek Boulevard.
Okay, they got rid of this right turn thing. Whoa, what is it doing? Okay, that was weird. So I'm doing it myself. I think it got kind of confused or scared with those little white cone thingies. It was going out to the left. I didn't want it to do that, so I stopped it. So, I mean, it probably would have been fine because it watches for other cars all around, but you shouldn't be pulling out like away to the other lane for that. Every drop counts. Cupertino.org drought. Bad. Oh, I'm so tired. We're almost there. 0.3 miles to go. Oh, no. Go. What is that? Oh, go. Brazilian steakhouse. It's green. Alright, it's going. Somebody behind me with also a brand new Tesla. Okay, it's asking me to pull the wheel a little. They have Model X. Alright. Slowing down on its own. Go.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Alright, let's see if it does it on its own. Should be slowing down here.
Now
Is this
turn
where
right.
it is? Is this the right place? Okay, nice. Alright, not bad. It shouldn't be driving too fast here. Let's see how it reacts. There's people here. No, I'm not going in here. Okay, so it sees the people, so it's going slow. You can see it's like signal. It's trying to think to go around them, and then it's like, okay, whatever, and it just keeps inching forward. But, anyways, that's picking up.
Now your destination is on the left.
Whoa, whoa. All right, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. All right, just stopped here.